A lot of y'all saw a video I posted recently where I basically just said, like, hey, not everyone hates themselves, and just because I'm trans does not mean that, like, I don't like the way that I look and don't like the person I am. Before we even get into it, let me also clarify that this doesn't mean that, like, there's not some things that I might want done in the future, or that, like, I don't have parts of myself that I feel I could work on. It just means to say that I don't sit at home all day being like, I wish that I was different. Like, why? That seems like loser behavior, like waste of time loser behavior to me. And this all really stemmed from the comments about my voice and, like, people trying to, like, make it known that they can tell I'm trans because my voice is deep or this, that, or the other. And I basically just said, like, yeah, I actually like my voice. That's the crazy thing, is that I don't want to change it. Now, if that is your gig, if that is something that you want to do, as any person ever in the world, if there's something about yourself that you want to change and I say, oh, I don't want to change that, I don't care about that, that doesn't mean I'm dogging you. That doesn't mean that you're wrong. It doesn't mean that I'm right. It just means that we are two different people who don't see it the same, and that's okay. But to me, it's like, why would I want to go throughout my life, day in and day out, trying to give off a voice that, like, doesn't feel true to me, that isn't natural to me? I'm doing quite literally the most basic human function of all time and just speaking, and people are like, I can tell it's a projection of, like, you think I should hate it because you think that I have this notion of, like, fragility as to what I should look like and sound like and be like in my own head. But when that doesn't match up with your perception, people are like, huh, what, head scratch. And I'm like, what's not to get, girl? All of that is basically just to say, like, people will often push their perceptions of how you should be onto you because they don't have the bandwidth in their own mind to understand that, like, you don't have to hate yourself. Because people are stuck in this cycle of, like, comparing themselves to everyone else in the world, doing the same things that everyone else in the world is doing, they're gonna push that onto you because, well, if they're doing it, why wouldn't you do it? A sense of self and a positive self-worth is honestly the greatest thing that you could ever develop. It is truly a gift from God to be able to look in the mirror and be okay with what you see and not feel this degrading self-loathing because you don't look like, you know, Becky from that one TikTok page you saw. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it just is the greatest gift. And I think, honestly, like, when I look at my life, I'm like, okay, there are 200-something thousand people that like to hear me yap on the internet sometimes. I have the greatest friends to surround me of all time, like the coolest people, the kindest people. I have the most amazing man that you could ever have in your entire life. And I know that you guys are gonna be like, well, actually, my man's the best. No, mine is. And like, that is, like, use that as evidence. Like, hey, all these really great, really cool people really love and cherish me. Maybe if they're really cool and awesome, maybe I'm a little bit of cool and awesome. And it's just the most amazing feeling to not have to worry about what person XYZ said, whether it's on the internet or in person or at school, at church, at work, at whatever. The nicest thing ever is to just feel free from the confines of societal expectation. So when people literally say things about my voice or my looks or my broad man shoulders or whatever it may be, the flavor of the day for them, I genuinely could not care less. I couldn't. Why would I? I think I'm great. I don't need you to think I'm great because I already feel it. I'm good. I love y'all, and I hope that, like, you find peace. I hope that you love yourself as much as I love you. Bye.